Good morning. It is a beautiful Monday, is it not? Let me give everybody some applause for making it through the weekend to another Monday. And of course, God is good. Uh Mastering Self. That's today's show. And before I get too deep in that, have you ever felt off kilter? Have you ever felt like maybe I'm not in tune with myself? Many people talk to me about not being disciplined. Uh, I want to encourage you that all you need to do is master yourself. All right. Mastering self may sound like a Buddhist or a Confucius type thing, like, something that's a journey that doesn't have quantifiable measurements, but it does. Here at First Step Coaching, we can definitely go through a 6-month course where you will tap into your foundations and tap into your power. Now, what does that mean? All right. So, self-discipline is the ability to operate sometimes against what you think or what you feel. And what I mean by that is your thoughts and feelings may want you to go a certain way, but self-discipline helps you stay the course. All right, let's lock that in. When you hear that sound, write it down. All right, that means hold on to that. Coaching and speaking has been a really positive space for me. That's why on TikTok and on YouTube today, we're discussing the coaching course, Mastering Self. I believe that a true key to making a change and to staying changed is to master yourself. The Mastering Self course that I've created here at First Step Coaching is for you to take a step back, look at yourself in a panoramic 3D hologram view. Like if you had a hologram of yourself, to master yourself, you have to see yourself in this holographic image and watch it spin around. And ask yourself, just really truly ask yourself, what am I missing? What don't I know about myself? What are my inclinations? What triggers me every time? To truly master yourself, you have to get to know yourself, understand yourself, right? We're so caught up in the thinking and the feeling, we forget that objectively, we can master ourselves. We can be self-disciplined and achieve our goals. Each day, I start with a workout. It's been challenging. But the way I feel is great. So by mastering myself, I know what my body wants, so I get it done. I prioritize my physical frame, my physical temple, so that my mind stays right. Let's lock that in. Have you ever come into a room, your bedroom, the kitchen, it's a mess? Psychologically, that brings you down. Confusion, chaos, a disorganized room, a messy, sloppy, unclean room in your house, living room, whatever. Just visually taking that in brings you down. So why leave the house that way? Why leave the kitchen without washing the dishes and putting them away or just straightening things up? Because you haven't mastered yourself. I don't want to come back into a room and it be all disheveled. Because all I'm going to think is, man, I have to take care of this. But I don't have time. So it brings you down. It slows you down. I want you to know that through mastering yourself, you can become whatever you want to be. Let's lock that in. That's why human beings are above animals, far above animals. Because you, by mastering yourself, can become whatever you want to be. I might want to be a big screen actor. I can master myself and become that. I might think the supervisor at my work, place of employment, isn't doing a very good job. By mastering self, I can compete for that position. I may want my spouse to stop leaving the toothpaste cap off the toothpaste. If I master myself, I can get that done. All right. Got my orange juice. So eat healthy, exercise every day. If you have problems with that, you haven't mastered yourself because you want to get the most out of this vehicle. You know you do. The car wash industry is a huge industry, is it not? Because people want to look what? Great in their vehicle. Okay. You know, Bay and I, we have my sweetheart and I, we have the monthly unlimited package because I want to be able to go to the car wash, you know, wash it off, buff it down, put my little spray on wax, shine up, rims, vacuum it out, new car clean smell. Mastering self. People draw towards folks that have mastered themselves. I mean, have you ever met somebody like, man, they have it all together? They don't have to be anything above a sanitation worker for the city. It's how they carry themselves, right? How self-assured they are. Master yourself to achieve your goals. See, this is life coaching. The co-creative process that you and I go through for the next 6 months will get you to that goal. I want you to master yourself. I want you to know what it feels like to go into a grocery store with a list and only buy what's on the list. All right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's an attack on our senses. From social media to mainstream media, everybody wants you to think the way they want you to think. They want to pull you out of what you think and where you are and make you follow them. Am I correct? Do you feel that sometimes? 100% of my potential clients, my actual clients, and all of my coaching community members can do better by mastering themselves. Mastering self is my number one grade A top tier coaching program at First Step Coaching. I'm gonna say it right now. You should all take that coaching course first. You might want to monetize your NIL. You might want to change bad spending habits. But when you start with mastering self, when you master yourself, everything that you set your mind to and set up for a goal, everything that we together agree should be your activities, you're going to get it done. I still fuss about certain things. Because I've mastered myself, I fuss at myself a little bit later. I do, y'all. I fuss at myself. I say, man, what was you thinking, Taibu? What was you thinking, bro? There's all sorts of limitations that are placed on us all day long. But by mastering yourself, you can live above them. It's like that. When you master yourself, you'll see the reason for those limitations and you operate outside of them because you won't need those limitations. Those reasons won't apply to you. Right? You look at the rails on a bridge. The reason they're there is because some people get too close to the edge. When you master yourself, you'll never walk that close to the edge. Let's go. Lock that in. I'm giving y'all good food now this morning. Happy Monday morning. If you're just getting started, you're on your way to work. If you're stressed and you're down and you want to make a change today, I want to be your coach. I do. I want to be your coach. I want to reach out to you by phone because you've gone to Calendly.com/Coach Taibu and you booked your call. This podcast is being brought to you courtesy of First Step Coaching. What is First Step Coaching? I believe that happiness is attached to being a part of an active goal. Active goal. Being in your process. That's where your happiness lies. I don't care if you want to lose 50 pounds and you just started working out yesterday. Because you're in your process, you're happier, right? Lock that in. You want to become a principal and you're just a regular teacher right now. The first step of the process is simply to apply. You put the application in, you get it done, you submit it, you're happier. How could that not be the case? You want your relationship to be better, so you set up with your spouse or your partner, you guys set up some counseling. Just having that meeting to look forward to, that next appointment to look forward to, you're happier because you believe it's going to work. When you start the process, you automatically believe it's going to work. In the ideal phase where you're at, y'all watching me, in the ideal phase, there's no process. So being stuck in the ideal, even having it, it's stressful. It's stressful. And then comes the anxiety of how will I get it done? What does it take? Lock this in. While you're still stuck in the ideal phase, nothing's actually happening. You're fooling yourself and kidding yourself. If you believe that just the ideal means one day you'll get it done, you've kidded yourself. You've bamboozled yourself when you could master yourself with Coach Taibu and First Step Coaching. All right. I want to applaud everybody. Hey, we're alive. Today is Monday morning. No matter how terrible your job is, no matter how bad you feel about yourself, no matter what you want to accomplish or achieve, you can get it done. And I want to be your coach. I want to walk you through that process. Mastering self is quantifiable. I have an activities list to go through. Things for you to know that you're improving. And then we'll celebrate our milestones. We'll have a good time doing it. The case study for this 6 months, documenting her journey, Ms. Courtney Spees, she's taken the 7 steps, the 7 easy steps to a mindset shift. Very important course. And the very first set of activities were the toughest. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't know if I can. That's why you are the case study. And she's documenting her journey to help you and you and you, to help all of you understand why life coaches are necessary. You can go online and look up what life coaching can do, or you can watch my podcast. Because every day this month, I'm introducing you to one of our coaching course curriculums. And today it's Mastering Self. But when she did the exercise, and she gave a voice audio recording, she has to record every week. So the voice recording, and I'm going to podcast and put it out there behind her picture, but I want you to understand how elevated she is to have contact with someone and a program that's advancing her beyond what she could do on her own. It's not 2 heads are better than one. It's actually being on a roadmap to success. I'm successful because Coach Terrell Jones in the Coaching Blueprint, thank you very much, sir, put me on a roadmap to success, from factory work to successful podcaster and life coach. I'm a little bit casual today because I can afford to be. If your Monday sucks, if you have on a bunch of PPE and you're sneaking to watch your phone right now because you love my show, I'm telling you right now, do what you love. It starts with mastering yourself. It starts with mastering yourself, and we can get that done. Coach Taib, how do you know you've mastered yourself? Because there are a lot of beautiful women in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but I've been in a successful committed relationship for going on 3 years. Taibu Muad'Dib, how do you know you mastered yourself? Because I went from factory work, CNC operating machines, brake presses, to sales, corporate fitness, and now into car sales. And I've been successful as a salesman because I can connect with people because I am whole. I'm solid. I'm what do you say? What's the good word for it? I'm foundational. I have a foundation. Many people I meet are all over the place. I have a foundation. So when people meet me, they're like, yeah, they connect me. Yeah, this guy, yeah. You get the vibe from me. I'm solid because I've mastered myself. I'm not all over the place. I'm going to look you in your eye and say, hey, my name is Taibu Muad'Dib. How can I help you today? And you're going to love that. You're going to love that. It's going to get you going. Thank you for your likes. I appreciate all of you. So without question, master yourself with First Step Coaching. I appreciate each and every one of you. My time is running short. Let me leave you with this. People want to know how I stay motivated. If you want to know how I stay motivated, I'll tell you. I connect with stories. We all love a good story. If you're young and you haven't watched the Rockies, the early Rocky series, Rocky Balboa series of movies, watch them. Because in life, in one way or another, you're going to have a Rocky Balboa moment. What do you mean, Coach Ty? What I mean is you're going to fight for something that you want. And your challenge will beat you and beat you down and stress you, knock you out, knock you down. You know what I'm saying? And when you're laying there on the canvas with the world watching, because the world is watching, isn't it? Let's keep it real. The world's watching. Your family, your coworkers, the family you're in, the family you were born into. Everyone's watching. Comparing. You know what I'm saying? When you're laying there on the canvas, all by yourself, no one's coming over the ropes to help you. Oh, someone can throw in the towel for you. Oh, they can do that. They can help you quit. But no one can help you. That's something you have to do on your own. You have to get up off that canvas. So if you watch the Rocky movies, and I challenge you, watch each movie in your own time and count how many times he has to get up off the canvas to win each fight. In each show in the series, Rocky 1 all the way through 5. How many times does Rocky get back up? To win. Joining the First Step Coaching Program for many of you will be that moment. Will be you getting back up. More training. More effort. For many of you, it will be your first time getting up. That's why I call it the First Step Coaching Program. It's the first step towards the life that you want. and the happiness you deserve. I'm Coach Taibu. I appreciate all of you for joining me this morning. Mastering Self is a coaching course curriculum you can take at First Step Coaching. Just reach out to me when you're ready for your one-on-one coaching experience. Go to calendly.com/Coach Taibu. I'm here 8:05 every morning. Like I said, this month we're discussing all of the courses that you can take at First Step Coaching. Follow me on YouTube at Taibu Muad'Dib, just like you see on my name right here, Taibu Muad'Dib. Follow me on YouTube. Look at my podcast history. It makes no sense not to. You definitely want to get in there and scroll through my stuff and check out some of my shows. I'm definitely giving you the knowledge, the information, as I inspire you to be more. All right. How do I stay motivated? I get back up because I mastered myself, and you can too. Let's go. That's the show. Let's do it. Appreciate you. Have a good day. And I'll see you soon.